Hi there, this question is from the 2016 exam 2 from the core section, and this is question 4a. The question is, a time series plot shows the minimum rainfall recorded, and that's been given here by this plot here. A 5 median smoothing has been used to smooth the line out time series plot. First 4 points has been given. Complete the 5 median smoothing line by marking the smooth values with an X on the time series above. So the first thing that you need to make sure you identify is that we are after the 5 median. So it'd be very easy to look at it and go and just apply a 3 median smoothing line, but make sure that you're checking what number you're doing, and it is a 5. So with the word median there, whenever we work out the median, we put all the values in size order from smallest to biggest, and then we find the middle point. So when you're applying a 5 median smoothing to a time series graph, we've got to do it twice. You've got to do it for the X value, and then you've got to do it also for the Y value. So if we're going to go on to this next point here, what we need to do is find where this point would be in the middle of the 5 values. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in these 5 values here, we want to put them in size order for the X value. So they actually are in order. So that value is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're in size order. And to find the middle of 5 values would be 3. So our first value would be in line with the value of 7. The next one we need to do is find the median value of the Y values for the same 5 points. And the easiest way to do it is to start at the bottom and then just work your way up through the size value. So we're using these 5 points again, and if we look at those 5 points, the smallest Y value would be this one, which is represented by 50. The next value would be this one, which is represented by just over 60, and so forth. So the 5 values in size order we use would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the third value is the median. So it would be in line with this one here. So we do a dotted line across. And where those 2 points make a cross, that's where the value of our first point for the 5 median smoothing is. Then what we do the same process again, but we move one point across. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So out of these, for the X values in size order, that one, then that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. So we can put that's our third value, so 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be in line with the 8. And as you can see with the X-axis, it goes from the 7 to the 8 to the 9 to the 10. So we're working actually across. So that's a way you can keep track of which dot you're up to. You're just going each one across. So on the 8th line here, and then we need to do the Y value and the median. So if we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one's the smallest in terms of Y, second smallest, third smallest. So it's going to be in line with that, which is actually a point we already have. So we can put that one there, and then we can join that one across. Then we go to the next one. So if we're going to follow that across, we know that this one is the middle of the 5 points, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we don't use our 5 median smoothing points. We use the original points that have been given in the graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3 is the middle. And then if we're going on the Y column, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be in line with that one. So then again, we put our point there, and we can join that one up. And then we move on to the next point. So this one here, which is the third in the 5. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our third value in line. And then we go in size order. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be in line with this original point there, which is going to be right there. And if we place that last point in, and then we can join it back across there. And then that's where we actually stop, because we don't have any more points over this side to make it 5 points, because we used this one as our 5th point. There's no more, so that's where we stop. So I actually only had to put 1, 2, 3, 4 points in. and that's worth the 2 marks for the full question. So if we have a look at our assessor's comments, our graph looks exactly the same. So we've gone up, and then down again. So if we check that against ours, up, down again. Now, in terms of how well people have done this question, only 35% of the cohort got the full 2 marks for this, and it's pretty evenly spaced. So 37% didn't get a single mark, 28% got 1 mark, and then the 35% got 2 mark. As you see down here, that many students did not answer this question very well, and this is it's a very simple question. I would probably predict that a lot of people maybe use the 3 median smoothing, or maybe worked out the averages and use the mean or something like that. But be very careful. Median, you need to take them in size order across the x-axis and also across the y-axis. So that's how your answer would have looked on your exam paper, and hopefully this has helped you do some 5 median smoothing.